I was watching one the other day and I went, what the heck?
Yeah, exactly. Do you want your own test?
Yeah. Besides the Khan Academy folks, man, you should see what they require you to do. They sent me a nice note saying, hey, we'd like you to consider doing Khan Academy stuff. And I said, okay, that's interesting. And then they sent like this huge document full of crud just to do one thing. I'm like, yeah, not so much. Yeah.
They invited me to teach too, so.
Yes.
Right. They're ready. They were like Walker.
Okay, so I got these two. Ready? I think Alex is going to do it. You guys see these? Y equals. So instead of equal each other, I got x to the fourth plus 2x squared equals negative x to the third minus 2x. So let them equal each other.
Now can you move them over?
How do we solve these?
Can you move them over so that it's equal to 0?
We're going to do that, right? Because that's how you solve these. You're going to factor it after moving this to one side. Excellent. So I'm going too fast, so let me slow down a second.
You're going too fast.
I am. Pausing there. Come with me so far. That's how we solve this. So I need to start factoring. Now, we forget no factoring rules. Whatever factoring rules we got to apply. One of the easiest one is what?
X. Factor in X.
If I can factor something out of everything, I should do that first. So I would take an X out of this. Does everybody agree with that? Let's take an X out. If I got an X out, I got X. I got X to the third plus X to the second plus 2X to the second. Well, that's not right. Plus 2X plus 2 equals 0. Now I got to factor that beast.
You got to pull another X.
By the way, if you remember your factor pattern for this, you can use it. But I'm not going to remind you of it because we're instead going to do what?
There's a factor pattern?
Yes, you should have. You should be able to do that by what do they call it?
Calculator.
No, it's shoot. Factor by parts is what it's called. Factor by parts.
What even is that?
Okay, well, I'm not going to show it to you now, so it's okay.
Did we ever do that?
And you should have done it in algebra too.
Well, that's not fair.
Jennings left us midway.
Gordon.
What's the conspiracy theory?
Okay, now moving on. I gotta solve this thing. How do I solve this thing?
X equals 0.
I'm going to start using the tools we've been talking about all along.
I'm
going to go X. So how do I find where this is equal to 0? I'm trying to find the zeros. What's the tricks we've been doing?
Well, X equals 0.
Well, we already got 1. X equals 0. You're going to get these 3 here, right?
Well, you plug them in.
So I look at this. And I go, how many answers should I have? 3. How many of them are
positive?
0.
0 positive. And how many roots are negative? 3 negatives, but I could possibly have a pair that falls out.
What?
I could, right? Can I have a pair of imaginary ones?
What?
Right?
I thought it was 3 positive. You got 3 yeses.
I got no.
Oh, there's
how many sign changes? No changes. You with me? So 0 positives plus 3 negatives. So I'm looking for negative values. So I start to do this, and I pray right now for what?
1 negative.
Rational roots. Anybody got a list of roots that could possibly be?
2 and 1.
2 and 1. So plus or minus 2, plus or minus 1. I'm going to pause there because we're doing lots of ground here. We're going really fast.
Wait.
Slowing down.
But I thought that 2 and 1 thing didn't work anymore.
It works. It just doesn't work to give you all of them. It gives you the rational ones.
Oh. But if they're irrational, we don't need to get them.
Well, we can't get them this way. We might need to get them. We can't get them this way.
-1.
Oh, you're going fast. Good job.
Yeah, take it 1.
So I'm going to put in, so it's got to be negative, right? So I'm not going to check positive. And I'm lazy, so I'm going to try -1. By the way, lazy being a good thing here. -1, I get 1. It gives me 0. 0 gives me 0, gives me 2, gives me -2, gives me 0. Beautifully done. Now, the part we have not been doing, but need to remember to do, is this is synthetic division, is it not? Which means we just divided x minus -1, which is x plus 1, right? So going back over here, my factors are now x plus 1, and where's my remaining factors? Remember how to do synthetic division?
What?
Do you remember how to do this with synthetic division?
I'm confused by that step.
Oh.
If we put a -1 synthetic division, that means we divided by x plus 1. See that synthetic division worksheet that you should have already done. Yes.
If you write up okay, that's
X squared plus 2, right? The other half of synthetic division gives you the other answer, does it not? So this is x squared plus 2 equals 0.
Wait,
Wait,
so
Mr.
I'm so
Yeah, I'm so.
confused by
Okay.
that.
Wait. I have a quick question.
You can't ask me 6 different questions and ask me to answer them at the same time.
It's the same question.
Put your hand down.
This is quick.
You're 7. I'll get you as 7.
Wait, what?
I'll start at the back. Don't say.
How did you get the x squared?
When we do synthetic division, remember, what are these?
Speaking
This
of-
is the other factor, right? When we divide out the x minus 1, we did this at the very beginning.
Yeah.
This is x squared plus 0x plus 2 plus the remainder.
Right.
So I divided out x plus 1. What do I have left over? X squared plus 2. We've been ignoring this for a while there, but that's still the other factor. Okay? That's the answer to synthetic division. Make sense? I told the word synthetic today. Are you good? Mostly. You're at least kind of with us back there. There was a hand over there. Was somebody saying I don't understand and throwing stuff over here? That was Dugan? No. Cameron, you're good now?
Yeah.
All right. All the way up to the front. Yes,
I
ma'am.
still don't understand that step.
Do you know how to do synthetic division?
Yeah.
Okay, how do you do synthetic division? Let's say I wanted to divide. This is a totally different problem. Oh, I lost a lid. Somebody got rid of a lid. What's wrong with you?
Use up the pen fast.
I have it.
You have. This is why my pins go dead right here.
Wait, what?
She's stealing pens. All
All
right, guys, listen.
Okay, wait, go back.
I'm going to divide x cubed plus x squared plus 2x plus 2 divided by x plus 1. How do I do that synthetically?
Those little thingies up on top.
I go 1, 1, 2, 2.
And then
What do I put over here?
the one.
Not a 1, I put a negative 1. What makes this a 0?
Okay.
That's what we just did here. Which means the result, 1, negative 1, 0, 0 gives me 0, 2 gives me negative 2, gives me 0. The result here is 0 remainder plus 2, whoops, plus 2 plus 0x plus x squared. That's why you have to do the worksheets. I made you do a whole bunch of those.
I know I did those. I actually did that section part of it.
Can you finish this problem? Oh yeah, your question. Yes, you were number 7.
Oh, okay.
Although
So,
it's only number 4.
the
Who else?
zero-
I saw one other hand at least.
hello, future person watching this. What up?
Okay. Shh. What?
So,
Name's Aspen.
is 0 a positive?
Is 0 what?
Is
No.
0 positive?
Zero's neither
So that's
positive
not
nor
an upper limit right there.
That's not an upper limit. But it doesn't matter because I'm not even going to go there anymore. Why? Because I know how to
Done.
solve this. Why do this at all?
I don't know.
I already found what I need. X squared plus 0. So x squared plus 2 equals 0. What's the answer? X squared equals negative 2.
X equals
X equals plus or minus root 2
negative.
I. I would have found them anyways. They're not there. They're
Do we
imaginary.
have to write that?
Yes, sir.
Rip and pepper.
So my answers are going to be. You my answers, Enrico.
Yeah, you have negative. Wait.
What are they? What makes this whole? What points these two share?
Yeah, -1.
Negative 1. I'll buy that. Whoops.
And wait, there's only 3, but there should be 4. Where's the 4?
There's 4. Negative 1.
Plus or minus root 2.
Plus or minus root 2i.
That's 2.
That's 3.
And 0.
Oh, 0.
0.
Oh, is it? Oh, that makes sense because
There's the 4 solutions.
Wait,
The 0, we said each of the factors, each of these factors equals 0, right?
oh, this one.
X equals 0, 0.
Okay.
It's only true when X is 0.
That problem is that like a way
Woo!
Do you know how to do 6 of those, like x to the 6th?
Sure.
What can you do it?
You're going to do X to the 6 someday. Be ready for it. Everybody do numbers 2.
My calculator can do that. And it literally, my calculator takes 30 seconds to load it, okay? Let's just take a moment to
Oh, I should do that up there. Hold on. 2. Everybody